Hello everyone, welcome to the 11th round of the Formula V12 Championship here in Assetto Corsa. Today is the German Grand Prix in Hockenheim. We are basically in the last race before the summer break, although in our championship there won't be a summer break. But that means we are basically into the second half of the season, and of course, not many races to go. Less than half of races to go, I'm not sure, probably around 6 races to go. Something around like still I don't have the exact number in mind, but anyways, once again, I'd like to say, today should be a better day. I believe it should be a better day. Our starting position is not really better than it was in Silverstone, really. But I feel like today I have bigger chances. I feel like today, even though the AI is still very fast, I believe that today I could make even better recovery. Well, as long as I don't make mistakes such as spinning in the last corner, for example. But yeah, of course we are in the German Grand Prix. We have to remind ourselves about the German representation. It has always been high in F1. Sadly, not so much in real life nowadays. Well, of course in the driver's part, we just have one driver, that is Nico Hülkenberg in real F1. But of course, in the championship we have 3 German manufacturers and we have 2 German drivers. So we have to highlight Pascal Wehrlein, our teammate in the Porsche, starting P16. Nico Hülkenberg in the Audi starts P15. We start P14. Then next we have Pisa P13. But yeah, the other German representation is of course Mercedes, with George Russell and Kimi Antonelli starting P4 and P5. Honestly, one of the best qualifyings of the season for Mercedes, apart of course from the qualifying pole position they did in the Spanish Grand Prix. But yeah, top 5, Kakuno Shinota, great qualifying from the Japanese driver. Has been struggling a lot this season. Nick De Vries with a great qualifying as well with a Hyundai starts P9. I think it's a Hyundai's best qualifying this season, not mistaken. Maybe P8 from Kevin Magnussen. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton with a very underwhelming qualifying. Finally, he's struggling. Lewis Hamilton finally struggling. Lewis Hamilton who finished in the podium in the last 3 races, now starting P8. He had a very bad qualifying. I was watching his qualifying, and he couldn't manage to do a proper lap because he was stuck behind Lando Norris. That was the reason. Although they have the fastest car, they both have the same performance. The AI, when obviously he gets way too close, and with the slipstream he tries for the move, it doesn't get the move done. He loses a lot of time, and that was it for like 4 consecutive laps. Max Verstappen starts P7 with the Red Bull, of course. P6 for Oscar Piastri, podium finisher in the Great Britain Grand Prix, in the British Grand Prix. Kimi Antonelli P5, George Russell P4, Lando Norris P3, Charles Leclerc, finally great qualifying for Charles Leclerc, but guys, Fernando Alonso again on pole position by almost 0.3 of a second. I don't know what's happening with this AI, but I'm so happy to see that. I'm really happy to see that, because what we're watching in real life is not fun at all. I'm recording this video after the free practice session 1 and 2 of the Australian Grand Prix 2026, and things are looking very, like, I don't know how to explain. I have never seen such horrible start of a season in an F1 team, such complicated, such mess of a team in the start of a season. I feel so bad for him, but at least I can see him smiling virtually, I hope. But hey, let's not waste much time, and let's get straight into the Grand Prix. Alright, we are more than ready. Let's get this done. Okay, always be careful at the start. Okay, thank you Zakajar for leaving space. Oh, whoa. Yeah. The AI breaks suddenly for the first corner. Oh, some high contact between Esteban Ocon and Lex Paulo. All good. All big between this. Oh, but there's a massive crash at the back. Massive crash at the back. P20. I think it was a Hyundai. I'm not sure if it was actually Kevin Magnussen, but we're about to have a virtual safety car. And there we go. We have the first incident of the race. And that was a big incident. That was a gigantic hit at the back. Man, it really looks like it was a start from the old Hockenheim ring Grand Prix back in the early 2000s. 2000, 2001, 1999, there was always a massive crash at the back. 2002, 2003, there was always a massive crash, and that one was very reminiscent of the past. And we have to let him by. And there we go, virtual safety car has ended. We go back racing, P12. Hopefully no more crashing in. But that was a massive hit. I need to see that in the replay. We have another V12 safety car, by the way, and that was at the back. Another incident at the back, so we have 2 retirements so far. And we are so back. There we go. I think we have the rest, so we do have the rest for the second lap. We have to make a move on Kokona Shinota. We got a better exit, so there's one thing to bear in mind. The AI is usually slow at the corner exit there, so there's a huge advantage for us in the straights. We need to optimize our corner exit, so we get easy overtakes there. Otherwise, it will be impossible. Oh no, George Russell is out of the race as well. George Russell has flipped the car and he's also out of the race, but fortunately no virtual safety car, so yeah, we keep going. But yeah, the nightmare season for George Russell keeps going. And yeah, honestly, I'm not surprised about that DNF, because on the airpin the AI goes for the inside, and that's when the mess happens. So yeah, we need to keep in mind that it's not going to be, obviously this race is not going to be as bad as it was in Spielberg and Melbourne, but of course there are still some parts of this corner, of this track, where the AI sadly, well, at least the physics of this car, they cannot handle the curbs. Here we go, we have the fastest lap of the race because everyone is slow, everyone is still was still under a virtual safety car. Last 2 laps. Yeah, we had the DRS there, but we didn't go for the move because the cars are still way too close. I wish I could make a move on Kokona Shinota, but of course he has more power than I do, and with Slipstream and DRS, it's going to be impossible. Maybe I can try the inside, but once again I don't want to break late. I'm gonna wait for a better opportunity. I don't want to go for late moves. Man, as things stand, if the race will finish like this, I'll tell you something. I'm really sure that Fernando Alonso could be leading the championship by more than 50 points. With somewhere between 6 races to go, Fernando Alonso is looking better than ever to dominate the championship, which is something that, well, he started badly, but how can I explain? He had a very poor qualifying result in Bahrain, which hampered down his race performance. Of course, it was very difficult to overtake. He finished the race but did not score points in the first race. Then the Australian Grand Prix, he almost won the race. I think he started in the top 3. Well, don't remember, of course he finished it second. We overtake Alonso in the 3rd sector of Melbourne. It was a chaotic but very good battle at the end. And ever since, Alonso has been on a streak of 6 consecutive podiums. Alonso has been on a streak of 6 consecutive podiums. You heard it right. His AI is something else. Yeah. I mean, Alonso's car has the same performance as Hamilton's, Verstappen's, Russell's car performance, but his AI has been doing wonders. I don't know how and why, but that's great to see. We have another retirement, so it was at the slow corner, where the AI is struggling. And Charles Leclerc is out of the race as well. Charles Leclerc is out of the race as well. He started so well, but the pain continues. Unbelievable. This man can catch a break. This man cannot catch a break. Meanwhile, we haven't seen Lewis Hamilton yet, but I want to believe he's still in the race. I really hope so. He started P8, so if he's still in the race, he's ahead of us. So we have 15 cars on track now, 5 retirements. Out of those 5 retirements, I think we have at least 2 big names. Hopefully no more than those. I know at least 2 cars in the back. At least 1 car in the back, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it was Kevin Magnussen who's out of the race, or the first incident. We have George Russell and Leclerc out of the race. And there are 2 other retirements. Max Verstappen is P6. Yeah, almost. Yeah, almost. Okay, London Norris is second. And he just gained one tenth on for normals. Yeah, the AI is damn fast. We'll try to get a P5 today. But we're losing a lot of ground to wall also. This is getting critical. This is obviously getting critical. I've been having some stinkers in qualifying results. I've been having some stinkers in the qualifying. And of course that doesn't help then with the race because the AI is so strong. And I end up making stupid mistakes, desperate moves as well, so need to lock in more in qualifying because I mean, we started the year very well. Of course, we finished P3 in Bahrain, then win pole position in Melbourne, and then another great win in Portimao. Yeah, I need to lock in. And we have another virtual safety car, so 6 retirements. I don't know who it was. No one's making a pit stop, which is interesting. Maybe it's too early, but still I want to pit on lap. I'm between lap 6, 7. No, sorry, 7 and 8. So my pit window should be open by now. That's one of the McLarens. Not sure if it's Oscar Piastri. I think it's Oscar Piastri because oh no, we're P7. Some cars made their stops. Okay, some cars made their stops. Okay. But yeah, I'm getting concerned. I wonder if Lewis Hamilton has pitted yet, or I wonder if he's still in the race. Get a better exit than Nick De Vries, but yeah. Gonna go for the move? We're going for the move. There we go, clean move. And we'll pit this lap. I'm pitting this lap now. There at the front we can see Kimi Antonelli. Oh, we're making pit stop. Okay, there we go. So, there we go. C3 tires it is. We're going for the C3, so let's see the retirements. Esteban Ocon, Charles Leclerc, Isaac Hadjar, Nick Hülkenberg, George Russell, Kevin Magnussen. There we go, so we have the confirmation it was Kevin Magnussen, the car involved in the first crash of the race. In turn 1. Wow, the tires. There we go. That's how slow the AI is, unfortunately. They are so fast in the track, but they struggle a lot in the other parts. Oh, it's going to be a mess now. Ooh, Oscar Piastri. Is he going for the move? Ooh. Oh, please, 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 careful, careful, careful. Thanks. Verstappen still ahead of Oscar Piastri. Piastri is ahead of us in the championship as well. We're down to P4. For Alonso is still on track, still out on track. He hasn't pitted. So if Lewis Hamilton is still in the race, Lewis Hamilton is ahead of us, and that's crucial. That's crucial because it means the undercut worked very well. Alonso is on the tread again, but yeah, it seems like Aston Martin likes to pit the latest for some strange reason. I mean, that's actually what Red Bull usually does when they're dominating the weekends in F1 real life. That's the strategy. I always wait for the others. Because In case there's a virtual safety car, it's guaranteed you will be benefited. Safety. Oh, Kimi Antonelli leaves the pits, and Kimi Antonelli now is in danger. Kimi Antonelli should be in danger now. Verstappen will have his DRS. And that's a great launch from Oscar Piastri. Great launch from Oscar Piastri. Side by side with Verstappen. Oh, not yet. Oh, he was going for it. Oh, Piastri was really going for it, but for some reason he backed off, it seems. Oh, please, he's trying the inside. He's trying the inside. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Poor guy, man. Oh. Side by side, still Verstappen. Oh, can he go for it? Oh, can he go for it? He indeed goes. He indeed goes for his Piastri with an insane move on Verstappen. He's now ahead of the Dutch driver, and we take also advantage of that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. And someone is out track. Someone is off. Someone is off. And it's Lando Norris. Lando Norris is off. Is out on track. Lando Norris is out. He's out. He did the Sebastian Vettel 2018. What a disaster for Lando Norris. How did that happen? Now I think we have 13 cars on track. Man, this race has been having everything so far, man. Crashes, flips, overtakes. No, not bad, not bad. But look at where Fernando Alonso is, man. Sorry, we'll look at Alex Palou is. Alex Palou hasn't pitted yet. Imagine if he pitted under that virtual safety car. We're going for the move. We're so fast. Jesus. Oh man, I should have covered the inside. Please, no crasher in. Please, no crasher in. No. No way. No way. No way. No way. No. I should have gone for the inside. I'm so stupid, man. Yeah, no comments. This is actually worse than I expected. This race has been way worse than I expected. I wonder, now I'm worried, who's second? Is it Lewis Hamilton? I really hope he is. I really hope he is. Just 11 cars on track now, I think. But fewer the cars, less chances of having those typical crashes and overtakes. So. Bro, Alex Polo got hands. Okay, there we go. So, good news, we have the confirmation of our top 3 so far. This top 3, could it be the 3rd time these guys finish on a podium together? There's a big chance it could be. It will happen. It seems like positions will probably stay like this. I'm not sure if Lewis Hamilton will be able to overtake Alonso. He pitted way earlier. And of course, if he goes for the move, there's a high chance we'll retire. At least one making the move, of course, going for the inside. As for Kimi Antonelli, great job there as well, but he started P4, P5, so. And Alonso he keeps improving his laps. 2/10 faster than Lewis Hamilton now. And yeah, we have no chance of catching them. We have no chance of catching them, and with 2 laps to go, we are set to finish in P4. Unless something weird happens. Nick de Vries, take a ball. Consistency is key, keeping it alive as well. Nick de Vries bringing great points, very important points for Hyundai, yeah. And Oscar Piastri is still in the race, so Oscar Piastri is actually still in the race. I don't know how. That's great, but sad at the same time because he's out of the points. He is the lapped car there, as you guys can see. There's a blue dot in the map, and that's Piastri's car. So it's actually interesting because he flipped, so he was going to be out of the race, but for some reason, he actually, what can I say? Yeah, for some reason there wasn't no V12 safety car triggered by it, and he came back to the race. Okay, we have reached the final lap of the race and we could be under pressure from Alex Palou. Jesus. Yeah, that was close. Way too close to comfort. Let's make sure we bring it home. Oh man, come on, focus. Focus! Just the tires. The drop off is insane. The car has no grip. And there we go, we finished before. Great recovery. Sadly, a race to forget for many of our main rivals in the championship. Very sad about it, for sure. Very sad about it. And well, drivers suck. Pascal Vernon was born and decided to get back to the pits again. I hope this finishes once. Piastri crosses the line. But there you go, we have the confirmation that Alonso wins for the 3rd time this season, 2nd win in a row. He's extending now his championship lead. Lewis Hamilton, great job, great recovery from P8 to second. Kimi Antonelli brings it third for Mercedes, so podium for Mercedes at home. We finish P4. P5 for Alex Palou, great job. Nick de Vries as well. Oliver Behrman with the Toyota P7. Kokono Ginota, so double point for Honda. Lance Stroll back in the points. That's true, you heard it right. Lance Stroll is back in the points. Gabriel Bortoleto scores for Audi at their home Grand Prix. And man, what is happening? Oh man, are you serious? Okay, so I hope I get to see the fastest lap. Who did the fastest lap of the race? I'm not sure if it was... I think, yeah, Piastri did the fastest lap of the race. Piastri, of course, did the fastest lap of the race. But that's it, we have the retirements. Very unfortunate. I need to see what happened at the start. I need to see those moves. But yeah, that's it for today. And see you in the next Grand Prix. Okay, I'm actually back, just for a little bit. The race actually ended officially not so long ago after I stopped recording. There we go. So we have the top 10. The cars. Oscar Piastri with the fastest lap. 1:17.6. Clean air. Yeah, that's it. Charles Leclerc point continues. So there we go.